was elected to come over here to the Olympics in 1960 for the Olympics. But I already knew about Squaw Valley in 1958 when I went to Europe for the World Championship in Pakistan, and everybody was talking about California. We saw the Hollywood and movie star and palm trees and mountains in California. But anyway, that was the truth. And my name, you spell it O-S-V-A-L-D-O. Say Osvaldo, no Osvaldo. Can you say it? Oh, you're my friends, that's wonderful. Anyway, the way that I got here is wonderful because my friend, one of the friends, lucky to have good friends and wealthy friends sometimes, they had an airline, they used to fly polo horses to United States from Buenos Aires. And then I was racing in Europe with one of the sons of the gentleman who on the reader on the airline called Austral. And they have these all DC-3s, so they call it C-47, they're a little bit bigger than DC-3s. The cargo airplanes for the Second World War, they carry everything. Anyway, they say, Osvaldo, they say, you're gonna go to California. We give you a ride, but first you're gonna have to go and learn how to shoot a revolver, a pistol. I said, why? Because the only way that we can take you legally, if you're going to work for us, and you are going to be the one who is going to watch these polo horses. If some horse goes crazy, you go boom, instead of making it on an airplane. You know? Anyway, I said, okay, I learned how to shoot the bell things, you know. Never had to do it, but anyway. That's the way that I arrived to Miami in late 1959, and I spent Christmas in Miami. Then I have a ticket to go. We couldn't come over to Squaw Valley because no snow. Did you look outside? But anyway, no snow. And then what we decided, the team decided, the rest of the team that was ahead of me here, they went to Aspen. And for me to get to Aspen, I took a train from Miami to St. Louis to Pueblo, Colorado to Glenwood Spring, Colorado, and I went to Aspen. But what an adventure. That was just beautiful. I arrived, I can't speak the language. I still can't, but I have these wonderful ladies, that you call it the ladies, in Christmas time, they always with their little bells and ask you for something. Anyway, I arrived after being in a train from Miami to St. Louis, and I have my guitar, and I don't have anything else. And I was playing the guitar, and people started inviting me all over. Everybody said, oh, he goes to the Olympic, he cannot drink wine. They don't know, but anyway. And they gave me Coca-Cola, and my stomach was big like this. But anyway, and one priest, a Catholic priest who spoke Spanish well, he says, just stay with me. And then I started playing music, and it was wonderful. We always stay on a dining room, whatever. And then Sonic said, oh, I missed my station. He has to go back to the next day, back to where he was going. But anyway, what experience. Wonderful people. They grabbed my hand in St. Louis. They took me to the next train to go to Pueblo, Colorado, where I did have my first haircut. If you're going to go to the Olympics, you represent your country, you better be in good shape, right? Look fine. Even if you don't know how to ski, but it's okay. Anyway, I arrived between Pueblo and Glenwood, Colorado. We met a gentleman, Tommy Thomas, is his name. He used to make the movie for Walt Disney, and all the animals and flowers, whatever. That's a long time ago. You kids, you weren't born yet, come on. And it was just beautiful. And this gentleman said, where are you going to stay? Where the Argentine team stays? I don't know. Anyway, I was playing the guitar again in that train. We arrived to Aspen. Everybody was waiting. Do we have snow? Any snow in California? No. Well, we have to stay here. Where are we going to stay? We don't have any money. And then we met Mr. Tommy Thomas at the restaurant. He was talking, he spoke Spanish, as a matter of fact. And he asked me, where are you staying? I said, well, one stay over there, one over there, and the team is, we didn't have very much money. We were not supported by the Argentine Federation by that time, Ski Federation. And he said, oh, you have a girl who plays the guitar on your team and you do that? If you do that for me and I make a tape, they say, I'm gonna let you a house. And they lend us a beautiful home for a month. That was beautiful. We can ski, that was beautiful skiing. Shaska, it's a nice old company, give us all the equipment and things like that. Well, that's the story how I get here. Then we went to the U.S. Open. U.S., yes, it was in Utah. And then we went to Sun Valley. And then we had permission to come over to Squaw Valley. Was in the beginning of February. We arrived here, and we didn't see anything because it was very stormy. But the next day, after we were in the village, and I saw this mountain, it's a love on sight, I promise you. It's like seeing a beautiful woman, and you'll never forget it. We're lucky to have this mountain, the wilderness. You look at it today, it's not beautiful, even with a little bit of snow. Nobody's going to change that. Nobody's going to move it away. Maybe it's going to make it a little difficult for us to do the way you used to do. But anyway, we arrived here, and then the Olympics, they were over, and I met the first family they met here in Squaw Valley. There was the Hudson family, Sally Hudson and Jimmy Hudson. But Jimmy was a little tiny boy. And I'm going to say something funny, don't worry. But I saw Jimmy, just a tiny, very strong, always strong. We stay overnight. After all the athletes had to move from the village, and Sally invited us. They used to have the ski shop at the lodge during the 60 Olympics. And then we slept over there in a beautiful. It was just what I was saying. I'm here. I can't believe it. Maybe a couple of weeks I was going to go back to Europe. For the World Championship, I was invited to go to France. You never know what is going to happen to you. The women are around all over. Anyway, but Jimmy, any minors here? No. But Jimmy Joe with no pants on or anything. It's beautiful. Californian type. It's snow outside and cold. It was, Jimmy Hudson, right? Mm-hmm. Strong. And he used to go over there and put his spin up and go, I never saw a child you can speak so far away. Jimmy Hudson, the first family I met in United California. I still tell him that. He goes, well, come on, give me a break. Anyway, I was very happy. I wasn't ready to stay in the United States. I wasn't ready because we had too many dictators in Argentina. By that time, the Cold War supported by the State Department. I was young, in other ways, did not like it that at all. You don't know what it is to live under dictatorship. Anyway, and during the Olympics, a lady met one of the Argentine team. And this lady was a good friend of this woman that's right here next to me. And she's the one who introduced us. Eddie was carrying the trophies for the athletes, how do you call it, with a little pillow every time the finish line. And she was in the 6th Olympics too, involved. Anyway, years went by. We had nothing but memory. I'm not going to say anything else. Don't worry about woman. This beautiful mountain, and I really enjoy very much skiing here. And for me, Osvaldo Ancinas, all what we have in the West, including Mammoth Mountains and everything, that's the best mountain that we have is right here for people who love skiing, really. And you learn, this is where we have so many athletes coming out of this mountain. Must be a reason, isn't it? But anyway, we had these people running this beautiful mountain. Sometimes it wasn't right or wrong, but we have the mountain the way that we want to have it and nothing else. Well, things have changed, like my life changed too, coming over. With Eddie, well, I played the guitar many times, and finally I had to sing. She followed me, oh Lord, oh Madre mia. And one time, one time at Mammoth Mountain, we went with all the USK team that were here, Tom Corcoran, and we were playing soccer over there in a parking lot after the Olympics. And then I just couldn't speak a single word in English. I just only used my hands. And we were having dinner, and everybody was having fun. And somebody brought me a plate of food. They say the love came through your tummy too. Look at that. She's still here. She's still feeding me. But anyway, yeah, no. That's how I arrived at this beautiful place and meet so many beautiful people. That some of them, they're gone, and we're still here talking as the old timers. And forever, our children that were here, they're still coming over and love to ski here, and the grandchildren. And I will say that Squaw Valley might have some changes. You can't, but anybody who will do something here, that's going to be doing something. I hope that they will have the respect for nature in the valley, yes, for the respect of all of us people that be here for a long time and has this beautiful feeling of this home that we have. And I'm not against progress, but progress should be done with taste and with understanding and work out with the community. That's what we are going to need. And I was going to say my final words for this woman. Eddie wrote a book, The Tale of Two Valleys of Squaw Valley, El Palmeros of Squaw Valley. For us, we worked in El Palmero for many years, and I was coaching in both places. And for me, I have the heart. I'm a lucky man. I have the heart and the two valleys. That valley, on the other side, right now, it's the purest valley that we have around. Really, it's just beautiful. And El Palmero is going to be like that. And the Squaw Valley is going to be the same. And know that the people will understand that we are very strong, and we need a community who has their past, but we are not against the future, but with a good taste. And I want to say to my dear wife, thank you for being mayor. 2011, we celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary living here. Thank you. Huh?
Thank you.
You're going to kiss me? No. Thank you. Okay.